Faith, and I'm pleased to be your MC tonight. And then I met a gentleman in the vestibule who was asking if we give a drumming lesson. So this is a drumming place. So he just happened to have a drum with him, so he brought it. And I told him I'll put him on the stage. But I'm not going to put him now, so I'll just give him time to digest all the progression, and when it comes his time, we'll get on it. And tonight we have two predominant presenters, two predominant feature artists, Domonica Malone and Adam Gaile. So we'll get started with Adam, because he's here first. So first come, first serve, that's what I heard. And then we'll go to Domonica, and then if we have to, after Domonica, we'll go to open mic, and that's when Victor will come in, and maybe you'll be joined by other drummer. We do have plenty of djembe there if you feel inspired to join Victor in his drumming circles. That way he will not feel so alone. He told me I'm a little shy. And then the gentleman here said, "Don't worry, he'll be with you." So, right? Is it what you said? You changing your mind?
I'll grab a June over there.
There we go.
I'm a reader.
Let me tell you a little bit about Adam. He's from, is that Tennessee?
California.
That's what I said? He's from California.
Tennessee. I used to live in Tennessee.
That's what I heard. He's from California. He lives now in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And the good thing about Adam is that his own life story is already a success and overcoming success. Because early on he was diagnosed with some kind of brain something. I mean, hopefully he will tell you about it. And then he has to go through some rehab, and he came out of it. I mean, you would be a different person. Decided to put himself back to school, and now he's about to earn his associate degree. And for that, I'll give him a big round. So, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Mr. Adam Gaile.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like you said, I was born and raised in California. Moved out east when I was 15. And ever since I was like 14, 15 years old, I've written poetry. And over the years, I've written many poems. And in 2006, I was diagnosed with a brain disorder called schizoaffective disorder. I went through a lot of hard times. A lot of my poetry talks about the stuff I went through, and then I talk a lot about relationships and even my own like political beliefs and things that I've seen in the world. So I'm going to start sharing. I got about 20 poems. I got more than that, but I'm just going to read and see how many I can do. This first one, it's kind of like an introductory poem. It's called Words. There's words pouring from his hand into my brain. I walk with words pouring from my mouth into the cup of those who listen to his words pouring into their ears. The words come from a source so magnificent. When I die, I will meet the words in person, capture them in an inkwell, and have an archangel tattoo them on my spiritual body. Then the words' power will be displayed on me for eternity. I will walk the streets of heaven as the words move and slither on my shining skin. I will use them as weapons to fight the enemy. These are the words that were given to me at my birth. These are the words that I now carry with me until my death. These are the words that change your reality. Welcome you into my mind where the words are abundant and free. Always watching, the words follow me. They speak to me when I am alone, away from peering eyes. These words are nourishment for my rattled spirit. They come and go as he pleases. They come to me in my sleep and are forgotten just as quickly. These are the words that you are now hearing. This next one, it's entitled Human Manifesto. It's not really a poem, it's more just like a piece of prose. But it kind of has to do with a lot of stuff that I was seeing in the news regarding like the Occupy movement and the things that followed up after that. And so I was inspired by that to write this. Human Manifesto. There needs to be a global awakening of conscience in the hearts of every man who is struggling with the downturn of their rights and their freedoms. We will not stand silent in this smoke-filled night. Believe you me, this is the beginning of the death of our liberty, and we must fight. This is the time and place for every man, woman, and child who is infected by the disease of corruption and greed to take heed of these shadowy policies that are driven into the backs, our own backs unheeded by those who wield the weapon of the mighty dollar bill. We must take to these cold streets, for the hour is near, and the time is nigh for us, all of us young children of the sun, to take up the cause of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, to drive back the forces of evil that dwell in the hearts of men, who hold not a candle in this morning light to see the words on a page of a newspaper, but instead hold all the keys to the World Wide Web tightly in the grasp of their heart and hands. My friends, we must revolt and revise this nation to end the paper that flows from hand to hand, to deliver our bodies, minds, and spirits from the underground land of Hades that has been brought forth upon this land of enrichment to destroy and to vanquish our own flames of humanity. We will only perish if we allow those who profit at the downfall of mankind, if we allow those puppet servants to take away the breath that enacts our voices to scream in the night that we are one angry group of citizens that have been pushed too far and too long, and it's time. It's time we push back. This is my vision of things to come. This is the creed of men who love the life of freedom. And this is the code that all men should follow into the depths of utter entrapment of their souls. If ever they wish to fulfill the destiny of what God has created them to do for His purpose in fighting the enemy that is the true culprit of this malady. We will shine like love-sticks, starved orphans in the night. We will live to face the dying of this night. This night will end as my blood is used as ink for the pen to write this human manifesto for all to see, hear, and obey. The time is now. Feel our pain. That's Human Manifesto.